The girl had been hiding under the bed for 3 hours straight. She didn't dare move a muscle because there was a psychotic killer right beside the bed, hunting for her. Just when the girl was losing all hope, the killer suddenly looked toward the bed and started crawling rapidly in her direction. Terrified, the girl quickly scrambled backward and escaped into the bathroom behind her, immediately locking the door. The next second, the door handle began shaking violently. Before the girl could even catch her breath, she backed into the corner in terror, raised her weapon toward the door, and braced herself for a life-or-death fight. But then, unexpectedly, everything went quiet at the door. The girl cautiously crept closer to check, when suddenly the door was smashed to pieces. The killer reached his hand through to unlock it, but the girl managed to wound him with her weapon. Just as the killer was about to force his way in, the sound of police sirens suddenly echoed from outside. This gave the girl one last glimmer of hope. While the killer was distracted, the girl rushed out of the bathroom, desperate to call for help, but found that the bedroom door had been locked from the outside. The killer went downstairs, turned on the TV, and cranked the volume all the way up. Then he went to answer the door for the police. The girl didn't want to waste this hard-won opportunity. She went to the bedroom window and decided to jump down from the second floor. The killer suddenly realized something and turned to head back upstairs. What he didn't know was that the police had already sensed something was wrong. The officer slowly entered the living room, turned off the blaring TV, and drew his gun as he began surveying the situation inside the house. When the girl opened her eyes again, she was lying on the ground after the fall. Despite the pain coursing through her body, she forced herself to get up and try to get away. The police officer noticed the smashed phone on the floor and decided to follow the killer upstairs to investigate. But when he turned around, he spotted the disheveled girl. Before he could even ask what happened, the girl's expression made the officer suddenly realize what was going on. But it was already too late. The girl broke down and ran outside, but the killer didn't chase after her. Instead, he immediately went to the front door and locked all the exits. Then he approached the girl with his gun drawn. The girl cowered in the corner, afraid to make even the slightest sound, but the killer kept closing in step by step. The girl mustered all her courage to fight back, but she was too weak. Fortunately, the killer's gun jammed at the crucial moment. The girl seized the opportunity and ran to the front door, only to discover it had been locked from the inside. Does she really have any chance of escaping this place?